Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. In a previous lecture that we spoke about the duties on us, how to do some stuff on the dead people. We spoke about washing him, wrapping around him the clothes, takfeen, and pray on him and burying him. Now we spoke about every single of them in the deep and how they are done. كيفية الغسل الميت, how we wash a dead person. ويغسل الميت وترا ويكون في أول غسله سدرا وفي آخره شيء يسير من الكافور. In here Sheikh tells us that when we wash a dead person, we should wash them in odd numbers, i.e. whether 1 time or 3 times or 5 times. That's how we wash them. And we use the first one sidr and the last one kafur. They are the 2 type of beautiful smells that the Arab used to use the tree to wash the person, and they have a good smell. And if that is not possible now with any other things that gives a good smell, that's the thing. And how we do it is that first of all we need to know we wash his private part, that there is no dirt on him. We little bit push his stomach if there's anything comes out, and then wash it off. That's the private part, just like you do your private part, but you do not look at his one. You just do it under while there's something on him, a cloth, something sheet on him. You just take your hand inside and you wash it while you're wearing something. That's the first. Second, and then we do wudu. Just like you do wudu for yourself, you do wudu for him as well. Water with your hand, a little bit in your mouth, your nose come out, and his face and hands, everything as you do wudu, and you do wudu for him as well. After that, the fourth thing is that how you do ghusl for yourself, you do ghusl for him as well. I.e. water on his head, his face, his beard, his body, his hand, everything. While you put the first water, and then you put the shampoo and wash him, and then water comes, and then the same way that you do ghusl, the shower for yourself, Friday shower or any other shower, same shower you do for him. That is how you do it. Some people, they make it very difficult on themselves. They say, oh, how we do it? This is how we do it. Just same as you do for yourself. You clean the dead person, just you clean yourself. You do wudu as you do wudu for yourself, and you do shower as you do the shower for yourself. That is the way that you wash the dead person. Takfeenul mayt, and the takfeen is the white clothes goes around the dead person. ويكفن في 3 أثواب بيض ليس فيها قميص ولا عمامة. The second thing is that how you clothe him. The clothing is that it says it's 3, i.e. The cotton, the white one, the long one. You put the dead person there. You put the dead person. You put the dead person is in there, and the cotton is under it, and then you put the dead person, and then the first one goes, and then the second one comes, again the second one and that one, and then the last one comes back to it. So that's the dead person is there. When the dead person is there and the cotton is under it, then you do that one first, then you do the second one, and then you do that one under it, and then the second one, like that you do it. The way you do it, and then at the bottom you close it. You close the bottom, and you close the top as well, so the body does not show on the top and the bottom. And in the middle, if you wrap it with something with the same cloth, if there is a part of it, extra part, you wrap it as well, is good as well. And the hand and everything goes down. Is down. Is not like this on the chest, or is on like this, and some people they do it. So it's down, straight down the body, the hand as well. So that is the way as well you do the kifin. That's how you clothing the dead person. Now we come as arkanu salati ala janaza. Now we come to another topic, and that is how you pray on the dead person. How you pray on the dead person. The Sheikh says, first of all, يكبر عليه 4 تكبيرات. The way that you pray on the dead person is that there will be 4 takbirat. But before that, we have to have a niyyah that we pray Salatul Janazah, the intention that we pray on the dead person. And also, we must be standing up. We must stand up while we're doing the Salat. Then is the 4 takbirat. For the takbirat, you say Allahu Akbar. When you say Allahu Akbar, then what do? You read Surah Al-Fatiha. You read Surah Al-Fatiha. Then you say Allahu Akbar. Then you say Salawat on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Just like you do the Tahiyyat. Then you say Allahu Akbar, the 3rd one. You do ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiving this dead person. Whether it's 1 or 2 is okay. So you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive them and make them amongst the righteous people on the paradise and all of that. So that's the 2nd one. The 3rd. Then you say Allahu Akbar, the 4th. Then you say Allahu Akbar, this is the 4th. You quiet, you don't say nothing, and then you just turn right, say Assalamu alaikum, to your right side. To the right side. To the right side, you say Allahu Akbar. Then Sheikh says, Dafnul Mayti, and how we bury the dead person. ويدفن في الحد مستقبل القبلة ويسط القبر بعد أن يعمق ولا يبنى عليه ولا يجصص. i.e., and after that we dig the grave for him. The grave, there are 2 ways for the grave. Whether is the shaq. The shaq is straight away down, and they make another, when they dig the ground, and then they make another small hole, small inside the grave. For example, this is the grave that we dipped it, and then we make another small and a hole inside, in the middle. This is shaq. If the land is not able to, if the land is very strong, we can only do this, then we do this. If not, we do had. What is the had? The had is that when you dig the grave, and then inside the grave you dig another small grave, you dig another small hole straight in the side, on the right side. You dig another one on the right side. You dig it, and then you put the grave there. And the dead person there in the 2nd tiny place that is there. If you go inside the Google, you just write the grave, you see there are 2 types of them. One is in the middle, after they dig the whole long one, and then there's another one in the middle, or another one on the side. And that is the had is the main one that we should do. The had is the good one, and that is the must one that we do. That the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he used to do the had as well. So the 2nd grave on the side. The side, inside that grave, you dig another one inside, that you do it there. And also, this is then you put it inside the grave, you put it inside. And also we need to know the 2 tied in the head and the bottom that we did for the grave. For the dead person, we do not open that, and we do not open the face of the dead person. Some people, they do it, and we should not be doing that. The 2 wiping that we did on the bottom and the head for the dead person after we did the clothing, we should not open them, and we should not open the face as well. We should not show his face as well. And also Sheikh says, he talks about that this grave should be straightened, and we should not build anything on the grave, and we should not make it too up, and other things like so. We should not do it. But in here, there is one occasion that we must know, that in some countries, especially in the very cold countries, and there's too much rain, sometimes if you don't really make the grave strong and build something small on top of it, then the grave will show. So in this occasion, that in Arab countries, we need to be aware of that in that occasion. I.e., is Sheikh trying to say, do not build a building. on top of it. Do not make it very tall. Some brothers, they make very tall on a grave and other things, and is not need to do all of that, and is not allowed to do any of those. And then Sheikh says, ولا بأس بالبكاء على الميت من غير نوح ولا شق الجيب ولا ضرب خذ. I.e., it's not allowed. It is permissible. It is allowed for us to cry while tears comes down, but not a type of cry that Sheikh says that you hit your face and you hit your chest and you rip your chest off and some other things like this. Those are not allowed. But if it is only normal small crying, then it is allowed for us to do that. Crying is allowed, as the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ cried. If I remember the hadith on when Ibrahim, his son, was passed away. So we are allowed to cry, but not hit ourselves, and not ripping our clothes, and not hitting our face, and not hitting any other parts of our body. Normal cry, as everyone cries, that's a different case. And also not raising your voice too much. Some people, when they cry, they raise their voice too much, and that is not permissible as well. And then the Shaykh says, وَيُعَزَّ أَهْلَهُ إِلَى ثَلَاثَةِ أَيَّامٍ مِنْ دِفْنِهِ. Then the ta'ziyah is consolation, i.e., when you say, make dua for the dead person, and you tell the person that his related family, may Allah forgive the dead person, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you sabr, and all of that we do to the person, that makes him feel calm and forget what difficulty he is in. Of course, he will not forget the dead person. I mean, like, calms down the person. You calming him down and make him feel good, and remind him Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that is the ta'ziyah, consolation that we do for the person, that his related family, that to do with him. And the Shaykh says until 3 days. Until 3 days we do that. Until 3 days we are allowed. After that is not permissible. At least someone he was a traveler and he didn't know and he came after 3 days. In that occasion is different for him. He's allowed to do it, but not for everyone else, that they do 7 days or 40 days or 1 month and things like this. That is not permissible for a long time in those long periods. It's only permissible until 3 days. This is the end of today's lecture. Inshallah, we will come back with other lectures. هذا والله أعلم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد. Peace and blessing be upon all of you, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.